Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Los Angeles Rams and the Las Vegas Raiders. Harrison Nevis to get this one started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Jaquan Jackson on the return. Shoots another one. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Rams take over first half 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Looking in the air here. Setting up the screen here for Coral. Still working past the 40. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. He'll look to throw. Going deep here for the end zone. And he will have the Los Angeles touchdown.
Woolley.
It's a Puka Nacua touchdown.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate.
Yeah. What's up? Pause. First off, I don't know what I don't know what that referred to. I just wanted to make sure that it was acknowledged that it won't me. Okay. Hey, if you trying to trade, bro, trade. My red phone is Hey, that's all. Hey, cool beans. Yeah. I don't know what he got going on, bro. He playing to. Yeah, I don't know what he got like. The question is, what are you going to do with it? The front 7 on the game, that is. Mm-hmm.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. after using an early one. 2 left for him to spend. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Ready. Back up. 18 Rattler. 18 rep. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Back to throw. Caught into the hands of the rookie from Florida. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. That's a pickup of 9. It's a Vegas first down.
48-yard line.
Pat to 60. Pat to 60. Cut 19. Cut 19. 79 Broncos.
Here's a throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
I mean, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
This is Gentile on 2nd. And they bring him down around the 34. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks. I'm looking for that to be called again.
Good opening drive to this point. They've got another first down at the 34. Brought in by his back here. It's Gentile. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
They go play action on first down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
They'll toss it. Gentile. And he's going to work it to the 20. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs. They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Mevis ready to send this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Ready. Gravity lying. Go.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Look at that power deep left side. That's grabbed inside the 30. To the house. Touchdown, LA. The Rams get 6 more on their early advantage. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Tucker now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Raiders take over
one. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18.
First play is going to be a give to Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
2nd and 10. Here's a pass. Has a man on target to Thornton. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a Vegas first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Line up the design keeper. Fights his way through a tackle. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready, ready.
He's going to throw it. Buying some time right. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And they're on him quickly there after that catch. So the gain's going to be to the 34-yard line.
That's good.
They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
We're through one on Monday Night Prime Time. The scoreboard reads 14-3. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this.
Ready, ready.
Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Raiders are going to have the first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio. This guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Working on first down. Hits his running back. Oh, he lost the football. And they pick it up. Still got a chance at a touchdown. And Vegas takes it back for a touchdown. The Raiders picked up the fumble and ran it home. That right there was impressive, Brock. Even with the fumble, absolutely no panic on
You gotta love this game.
football, keeping the play going and taking it in for 6.
Gotta love this game. All computer.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Jackson now to return it. Swings out to the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. Double play action.
The only reason why you don't see this anymore is because I can't look out
Big strike here to Moore.
Hey, that boy said, "Fuck the carpet." Damn, boy.
First down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think it's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
One play in block and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Let's go now. Hawk 70.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. All set to go now from the 35.
A gain of 12. And the Rams
Run on first down with Corum. He dodged the tackle. Cuts it to the right sideline. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams now lead by 10. It's a Blake Corum touchdown.
Daniel Carlson on for the point after.
Carlson good on the extra point. And the Rams drive their lead to 11. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Tucker now on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
Here we go. Go.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. Still going inside the 35. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious gap. Yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Cowboy 80. Mustang 19.
From the red zone on first. Finds him on the slant. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal. Working quickly here.
10 yards. That's another Las Vegas.
Pass play on first and goal. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal.
Ready.
That's completed out to the right. He's hitting driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
Third and long for him here. Buys time, rolling right. He's going for it himself. And he almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, denies the first down.
The offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on fourth and goal.
19 Tiger. Ready.
They'll throw for it. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders make it a one-score game in the first half. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready.
Yep.
First and 10.
Good night, baby.
You
Love
know
you.
what's weird? When I'm walking, my left knee hurts. But when I
They'll throw to begin this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. After one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Throwing on seconds. Into traffic. Complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles.
They'll turn to Corum on third down. Trying to plow ahead for the first. Can't even get back to the line. That brings up fourth down. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Now he starts from the 6. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10.
60. Come on. Come 19. Dragon 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Airing it out to start this drive. Has him on a quick hitter. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They get 23 on that one. And that's a Vegas first down.
Great throw. Nice rock catch. Moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Genty on the draw. Didn't sell the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for second down.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Good night, Doctor.
Good night, baby.
Rolling from the gun.
Love you.
Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Did such a good job, and not just hitting him in a window on that slant, in the right window, but hitting him right in time, right in a spot where he had room to run, and hold on to that catch.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Genty from the gun. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's it second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
They'll work against the blitz. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play. Jarred it loose, incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length. You got to be real careful. Rarely you find a clean window down the middle. It's going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
We already put the balloons together.
That prior incompletion. We've got third down.
What color? It's the top, the bottom is blue, pink, purple.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Susie, after you read,
Air it out on third.
Paul,
It was incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact separated man from ball.
Now the Raiders ready in for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Now begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
come on, Louie, come on.
Trying to throw this from the gun. This is a heater going deep. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He would have been perfect before that one.
But we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. He still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts. down and distance.
Third and long, looking to throw. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. The Rams are set to punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And he gets it away from his end zone. That's taken near the 45. As this return ends, they're going to have a chance here to try and field goal on his final snap of the half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. He was good on his first kick. Going to need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
The Rams take
So it's
over.
a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half. One last play before the break. Final throw before the break. Deep drop this time. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. That's all the time in this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. Giving this to Jency. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. This play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down. All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
First down, play action. Puts some air under it, deep down the left. Tries to lob that one up, but it's intercepted. Full set of Devo's got it. And the Rams are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Try to come out here and stun on y'all. Way to stand up, defense.
First and 10 from the 32.
Oh, he tripped up over there. Gonna switch guy up.
They'll start on the ground, Corum. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong
Okay.
direction. First play set down behind the line. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. This is complete to Ferguson, out left. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. From the gun, a carry by Corum. And that runs held up just before he can get the last carry now for Kyron Williams.
Take him with you.
They get there to take him down right around the 41. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Toss here running right. Pull. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Jeremy Chin there on the stop. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Forced out to his right. Throwing for the back of the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, LA. The Rays.
Fuck they think we is, man.
That eye for the end zone. It's part of the reason they brought him in, right, Brock? And he definitely didn't look like a rookie on that one.
No, not at all. Looked like a seasoned pro right there.
Yeah, he definitely did. And that's got to be the exact type of play that they were hoping to see out of him here in year 1.
Yeah, you're really looking, Kate, for all the signs for a rookie quarterback that he has what it takes to succeed at this level. And that was an NFL throw.
Tucker now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On the ready.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Ready. Empty Cardinal. Ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass. Intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Going again on 2nd and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tried getting that one to Brock Bowers. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
10 yards to go.
Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Check smash. Check back ball 80. Go.
To the air on 3rd and long. On the move, headed right. And they knock away another one. 3 straight passes, Brock, failing to connect. That brings us to 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Tried getting creative, but the coverage team ran it all the way. This return loses yards.
Their own 29-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
70 Timberwolves.
They send a man in motion. It's here to the motion man. He's brought down by a talented effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Right at midfield. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
70 Lions.
Pass play coming here. After that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Get up. Cowboy 80.
Here he goes, third and long. Chased out to his right. To the right, he's got to Slom. And he's tackled for no gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Ready, set.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it.
19 right. 68. Ready.
He's back to throw. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
Good night, brother. Love you too.
To move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks, you've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside gets the job done.
And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Takes the second down snap. And this is going to be good for a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams lengthen the lead at the end of the third. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Middle field open or close, like a single eye or two. Is that first going to be available? Because if it is, big plays could follow.
There's Evans set to kick this away. Turn starts at the 9. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go. Check. Hey, check, 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 check. Coming. Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. And it's going to be second down.
Here we go. Sammy Myers.
Back to throw. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. And the Rams are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
That's now 2, Kate, that they've got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Hold the ready.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Get up.
To the air now on first and 10. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams lengthen the lead at the end of the third. 3 touchdown catches in one game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback putting it on the spot. And usually, when you reach a milestone like this, you love to share it with everybody else. And my guess, especially if they could find a way to win this one, this receiver will celebrate it with all of his guys.
This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
quickly. He's going to throw. Looking right, and he finds it. And that is a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Cooper to Gene on the coverage.
Stephanie! Forward, 60 Eagles, 60. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Rams get it back on the fringes of field goal range. There's the 41. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter.
Come on, come on.
Another throw here on 2nd down. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Prime Time. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over.
Okay, ready.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. Go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Sends this to the end zone. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Rams put up even more points in a win. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Rams grow their lead yet again. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Tucker now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Cool. Motherfucker quiet as fuck. Well, y'all alright?
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pin. That's complete, Mike Evans. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. Pass play now. He beams one deep right side.
Shouldn't me.
He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
79 Broncos.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Escapes the pocket. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive, putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Alright.
Successful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Check smash. Check smash. Dragon 60. 18 Rattler. 18.
Throw here. 3rd down. It's complete. This is bounds.
Come on, yo.
And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Moving quickly.
I should have picked that shit.
And the Las Vegas 1st down.
They are throwing it again. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend. Pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, attempt to get rid of it.
Cowboy 80. Go.
Sticking to the air here. That's complete to Bowers outright. He's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. A pickup of 17. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Raiders first down.
Go.
First and 10 at the
Like you get
30-yard
cheese.
line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Couldn't find a completion on first down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. Second and 10.
Come on. Set. Like it. Cougar night.
Shotgun give here to Genty. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on second down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up
Air it out on third.
Mm-mm-mm.
It's complete. Here's Thornton. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal. Looking quickly here.
and a Raider first down.
19 tight.
First and goal
In the red zone on first. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders putting up points in a game decided.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same.
It's one of them points, bro, where like the game know this shit over. He know this shit over. They just getting the man something so he don't rage out.
Hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Rams make the recovery. And that's going to be close to an outright disaster, Brock, as he winds up losing a ton of yards on the play.
Going to score again on his bum ass.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
What?
The thing we don't have with football is we don't have that radar. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep,
Yeah. The first thing he caught.
it's a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from
That
the red
Ricky
zone.
out. Ricky out here looking like a pro, man.
From the red zone now. And it's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Rams keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Carlson now to add one more.
6'4" receiver, man.
And the kick
Know what he
is
gonna do.
good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. A costly unforced error. They get flagged for
Mhm.
roughing the kicker. Here's Evans set to kick this away.
That's why you was asking me earlier, like, what's my ideal height for a corner? And I said at least 6 feet. When you get out there on the island with him one on one, what the fuck you supposed to do? You fast in a bitch, but what good does that speed do with a motherfucker jumping up in the air catching the ball?
Good starting spot.
So you got to have a well-rounded corner, bro, because you never know what type of offense you're gonna run into. And
Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. And nearly intercepted.
I felt like it was about time for the bullshit.
No luck on the look to his pass. And it sets up second down. Setting up to throw. Has him on the quick hitter.
Mm, mm,
Short
mm,
and
mm.
walking for the moment. They've got third and short.
I wanted that to throw up out there on the field. Blah.
Looking to throw on third and 1. Headed out right.
Oh my God.
This gets the first and more. He takes it down to the
Hey, defense,
Get 20
let's get the ball back. Out here bullshitting.
his first down.
Boys done already show you what they do when motherfuckers sending people.
It's a screen play to Jensen.
Uh-uh.
He finds
Uh-huh.
space into the red zone.
Come here, Vic.
And he did not get in. Finally stopped at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field and it
No,
sets
you
them
done
up
fucked
for
up,
first and
right?
goal.
No, you done fucked up, right?
Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready. Pass to 60. Pass to 60.
He's a design run.
Tell you done fucked up,
He
say.
won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second. But it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be second and goal. They're going to throw out of the gun. He's going to score.
Get the fuck out of
Las
here.
Vegas. The Raiders making the scoreboard look a touch better. Raiders leaving the offense out there. They want to add 2 more to that touchdown.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Ready.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And they kick him off again. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
You know, sometimes it just feels like the opposing coaches are sitting right inside your skull. They read the call and were set up perfectly to counter it.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Rams make the recovery. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Time is so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that threw the flag. They've got first down here from the 36. Tight end in motion now.
Back all 80. Ready.
Give right side to Coral. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, bro.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves.
They're throwing it. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. They give up the middle to Coral. He hits a wall, stumps at a yard. That's going to bring up fourth down. Daniel Carlson on for this field goal try. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll make the lead 26 points.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
This return starts at the 5. It's 1st and 10.
Stephanie. Cowboy 80. Go.
Good throw outside, and they might throw this again. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
And the Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Street. 18. 60 Bison.
Throwing from the gun. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid game. Trying to set this up quick.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out. That one gains 7. That's a Vegas 1st down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Ready.
Working now from the gun. Going left side, Bowers has it. And he works this to the 38 before going now. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short.
38-yard line.
Hauled in again, it's Bowers. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Go check. Ready.
Throwing it again here. Buys time, rolling right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect with Dante Thornton Jr. So it's 2nd down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
We've learned how valuable sacks and pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their 1st sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
60 Eagles. 60 Bobcat. 60.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Caught quickly on the slant. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders putting up points in a game decided.
Lining up for the extra point.
Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the Raiders getting back to a 19-point deficit. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Rams get on top of the kick, and that should ice this game away. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, bro.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. 24 yards on that one. And the Rams have the 1st down. And goes to the hurry up here.
4-yard gain on the play. 1st
Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but.
In the chat, just asked the AFC, was that their king? Beat the sleeves out there, boy. All right, leading the division. Okay, all right. Would you believe I started out 1-5? I ain't played the Giants before. He's supposed to be pretty good. And then I got the Niners. But he said he accepted this trade. But yeah, Dave, like I'll trade that man, bro. But like you got to meet me. You got to meet me somewhere, bro. I can't just give him away. And my team, I done made some trades to get better, but my team ain't necessarily good. What's up? Hey, boy, when I tell you I just broke my foot off and Tez, the Raiders and OTC, I tell you I just broke my foot off in his ass. I think I had 60. Think he had 35, maybe. Hey, hey, what are we lowering? Hold on, bro. It's the beginning of a new league. You know, and hold on. Let me finish talking, and then you can not listen to whatever I said and say what you want to say because you gonna be right anyway. Hey, bro, you know, and I know, man. Especially when you don't get one of the top tier teams, you can sit there and be the bug, or you can try and fight and be the windshield. So yeah. So don't make it seem like I'm out here, bro, just doing shit because I'm bored. What I done did, man? What are you talking about, bro? Listen.